having some Marcjacobs.
Girls, when my girls get right, 'cause it's another day. Let your light shine bright. None of them in your
Today I'm going to be doing a video trying some new makeup that I've gotten just over the past like 2 or 3 weeks. Most of this is new stuff, not all of it, but most of it. Don't yell at me. First, I'm going to go in with some primer that actually isn't super new to me. It's been sitting in my drawer for literally a long time. The sample I got, it's the Mercier foundation primer Radiance, and I've literally never tried this. First time I'm opening it. Oh shit. I got this, I think it was a Sephora, what was it? It was like, was it bronzed kit or something? It was the one that you get the Marcjacobs highliner, and like it was like a Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer and a Becca highlighter and like a NARS lip gloss. But it was one of those like Sephora favorites. Like, oh, this primer does not go a long way. You are gonna have to use quite a bit of it to cover your whole face. It looks, especially looking at my hand, there's kind of like a lot of glitter in it. I can't really tell it. The effect it's giving though, it looks, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry about the light, guys. It looks a lot like the Becca backlight priming filter. Like while it's going on, like how it's giving that really radiant like finish. Sorry, I'm just like wiping my hands off on a makeup remover wipe. Don't know how I feel about it yet. Going with, actually I'm not, this is not new to me. Obviously I use this concealer in literally every video. I'm just gonna take my Rimmel Match Perfection Concealer and conceal this perpetual breakout. Like, it'll literally finally clear up. I'll only have scars, and then by the time it clears up, it's usually about a week prior to my period, so then like I just end up with the breakout again. I've been using these BS small brushes a lot lately. I just think they're really good. And now I'm going to be taking this Marcjacobs, cool, this Marcjacobs Marvelous Mousse. I literally have not used a mousse foundation in so long, and I've swatched it, so that's what the fingerprints are, but that's what it looks like. The last time I used a foundation like this was like my junior year of high school, and it looked good. It was the Revlon one actually, but I just haven't used one in a long time. So I got this from TJ Maxx for like 12 bucks, so that was cool because the original price of this is like $50, which is kind of ridiculous considering you don't get a lot of product in here. But it's 12 Ivory, which I believe is, no, my Marcjacobs is 10 Ivory or 10 Class, I don't know, something like that. My what's it called, Remarkable foundation, that's what it's called. Remarkable. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my flat top BS small brush. I'm really not sure how. I feel like this would probably be better with a beauty blender. I don't even know how to like how does one put this on? So maybe just kind of gotta warm it up with your fingers. Yeah, that's definitely how you have to do it. Either that, or I would say like a damp beauty blender maybe. That's the thing about these foundations, they're in a pretty solid form, so it's kind of hard to do this. But I've seen a few reviews on this, and so far people are liking it. Oh my gosh, guys, my heart was broken today. I went to TJ Maxx with my boyfriend, and I found a Kat Von D freaking Shade and Light contour palette, and I opened it up to check that nobody touched it. And the whole, like the dark shades were just broken. Like it was just gone. And I was like, no. Not sure. Oh, that is pretty good coverage. I wasn't super sure about this when I bought it, just because of the form the foundation's in, but because it's just not typically what I would pick. I'm gonna go ahead and put some more on this side because this side has some like less coverage. It's just kind of hard to apply, and it's kind of messy to apply. It just doesn't like get picked up by the brush. I mean, this does look really good, and I've heard it has really long, like a lot of like longevity, so I feel like it could really be worth it. So I'll see, but it's kind of like a high maintenance product, if you will, like especially if you apply it like me. Like, it's kind of a bitch to get on, but it looks really good. I don't know if you guys can see. It's definitely matte. Don't expect a dewy finish out of this. Okay, so I'm gonna take my Rimmel Match Perfection Concealer. Oh no, I'm not. I have the Tarte Pro Glow palette. This is new to me, not new to everyone else, but new to me. Oh yeah, it doesn't have a concealer here. So yeah, I'm gonna take the Rimmel. I'm used to most cream contouring kits having the concealer. And you know what, this isn't really even a contouring kit, the Tarte Pro Glow. It's more like a highlighting kit that has a contour in it, so I don't really expect that out of it, but for some reason I just thought there was a cream highlight in there. I think it's because I think the Pro To Go has one, the little one, and I'd been looking at that for a while. But Ulta's got the Anastasia cream contour kit on sale. I think it's like 20, it's like half off. So I'm thinking about getting that if it's still on sale during my next check, but I'm also getting my phone when I get my next check, so that might be a no-go. I'm just gonna use this mirror. Why are you so obsessed with me? It's funny, when I first bought these brushes, I didn't think they'd be dense enough for me, but they apply makeup beautifully, so I'm glad I gave them a shot. They're on Amazon. I think they're like, normally the whole set that I got is like 30 bucks, but I got them for like 12 during a daily deal, so I don't know, maybe you can find another sale like that on these brushes. Now I'm gonna use the cream contour, which is pretty dark, so we'll see how that goes. But so I'm taking this e.l.f. contouring brush. Oh, I'm scared, guys. Oh, it doesn't look bad. If I'm contouring wrong, I'm sorry. I'm not a contourer. I don't do it that often. That's why I got this, because it's like, I kind of just wanted to try it and then see how it goes. I'm just going to blend this out with my flat top brush. So there's not any harshness, you know. Actually, it looks really good. I thought that was going to be like way too dark for me, which honestly kind of sucks that it's not too dark for me. I know that sounds weird, but like, because it's good for me, but there's so many more skin tones than me that like can't use this shade, this palette, essentially, because it's made for pale people. I mean, and they don't have other shade options, so I mean, it's not really good for that, but what can you do? So what's next? Oh, setting powder. So I'm just gonna take my MAC Natural Skin Finish, medium skin finish, mineralized skin finish. My hair is so wavy today, but that's because I just let it air dry. Well, I always let it air dry, but I didn't like straighten it or curl it or anything, so it's just like, I'm just gonna put some more Vaseline on my lip. My lips have been so chapped, guys, but I think it's because of the weather changing. I'm going to take, I'm in between strobe and lit. I think I'm gonna use lit because I've used strobe already. Ooh, I like that. That's really pretty. It's like really golden. I know my lighting doesn't really do it any justice, but it looks really good. I'm just gonna take my finger and throw that right there. I really like this palette. I've used it a couple times. The highlights are gorgeous. The contour is really good. This is the first time I've used the cream, and I thought it was gonna be way too dark for me, but I think it looks really good. so I'm gonna stick with this. I do really like this palette. What I'll do is if I really don't like a palette, I don't like to return it to Sephora or Ulta or wherever I bought it, because they just toss it, like they just throw it away, and I'm like, well, I could sanitize this and sell it on Mercari and someone will use it, you know? Like, I'd rather do that because, I don't know, like, I don't get all my money back, but I don't know, I'd rather someone use it. It's just so wasteful, you know what I mean? I'm gonna do my brows off camera because you've seen me do this 8,000 times. And you are here for the new products, so I'm gonna do that off camera and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I finished my brows. I used the Urban Decay brow beater in Taupe and the Essence Make Me Brow to set that in Blondie brows. The last new thing I'm trying is this All About Eyes by Style Essentials palette. I got this from Marshall's for $2, LOL, no, $5. It's $4.99, and tell me that does not remind you, like, I don't know that the quality is as good because I have used this once and like the pigment's like meh. It's like not nearly as good as Morphe, but just as like far as like an arrangement, like color sort of dupe, this reminds me of a lot of Morphe palettes, just the way everything's set up. And the pigment is better on some shades than others, so I mean, you're not gonna get a quality dupe, I feel, but if you're not wanting to order online and you don't want to spend like $20 on Morphe, these ones at Marshall's they get the job done and they're pretty good in my opinion, and they're a lot like Morphe palettes. So if you're into like the style of those palettes but you're like not that big of a deal, then I mean, I don't see why not. It's $5. Worst case scenario, you hate it. All you spent was $5, you know what I mean? All that sucks is it doesn't have a mirror. But whatevs, what can you do, right? So first I'm gonna take, oh, and that's the other thing, these don't have names. So yeah, that's the other shitty thing. But I'm gonna take this really like pale brownish tannish color right here and put that all over my lid, and my mirror's over here, so that's what I'm looking at when I look over here. So I mean, as you can tell, I mean, also I mean, this is basically the color of my eyelids, so I mean, I guess I should give it another chance, but the pigment isn't like the best thing in the world you've ever seen, but I mean, like I said, they get the job done and they're really inexpensive, so if you're not one that wants to spend a ton of money on makeup, I think this is a great option for you. Now I'm going to take, I kind of want to do warm, but I'm going to take this color right here and put this in the crease. So yeah, this is a little bit better pigment wise. Wow, a lot better actually. I didn't expect it to be that orangey, but I do really like that shade. And then for my outer corner color, I'm gonna take this color right here. But yeah, they're actually a lot better pigmented than I thought, for sure. Again, you're not getting, I mean, and I've never tried a Morphe palette, but from what I've seen on videos where people, you know, use their Morphe palettes, I don't feel that you're really getting the same pigmentation. But, I mean, like I said, it gets the job done. It definitely shows up on your lids. It's not like it blends out to all the same color, you know what I mean? And if you're a person that loves neutrals, this is perfect. And there is one pop of pink in there. So, I mean, it's pretty good. Especially considering that it was only $5. I mean, really, you can't beat that. So now I'm going to take this color right here. It's like a really white color, and highlight my brow bone with that. Also, too, if you have any sort of setting spray, you could always make these shimmers more metallic that way. And then I'll probably show you a comparison. I'll do it without on one eye and with on the other eye. And so for my lid, I'm going to take this gold color right here. So this is without any setting spray. And don't worry, I'm still going to blend my shadows out a little bit more. I kind of want to see if it'll go on better with like my finger. It's hard to tell because I don't have a mirror like right in front of me. Hold on. Yeah, it seemed to go on a little bit better with my finger, but not a huge difference. Okay, so now I'm gonna try spraying the brush with not Fix Plus, because I'm out of my Fix Plus right now. Put some Pixie Glow Mist. Wait, which side did I? Okay. I like to spray the brush after. Oh yeah, see, that's a huge difference. So, I mean, really, all you would need to do to fix pigmentation with that is setting spray. But anyway, what I was saying was, if you spray the brush then dip it into the shadow, it can create hard pan and ruin the shadows. So now I'm gonna take this big fluffy brush and just blend everything out so everything looks together. And yeah, that's the eye look. It's very simple. It's a really good palette. You could do a lot of looks with this, and it's just really pretty colors, and for $5, I mean, you can't really beat that. It's a good eyeshadow palette, and the shadows, they feel like butter, guys. Like when you put your fingers in them, like, feels so nice. Next, I just got this as a reward for when I got my Tartiest palette. This is a Clinique High Impact Lash Elevating Mascara, and it was a point print from Sephora. I love this mascara. I've been using it a lot. It's very lengthening. That's why I like to do these videos after I've used the products a few times, because then I can actually give you guys an accurate like description of what they perform like, rather than just going, oh, this is great for the first few seconds that I've had it on. You know what I mean? Like, that's just my opinion. Not that people that do first impressions are like lying to you or anything, but it's like, I feel like my opinion of it after having it for so long is a better opinion than like, oh, this is new and I like this thing, so it's great, go buy it, you know? Like, I think having a better background of like trying it out or whatever and knowing it a little better enables you to give a better review of how it actually performs and what have you. So that's what the lashes look like. Like, see how much longer they are? Like, that's nuts. The only other mascara that can do this for me is my L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. But the thing is, it kind of falls throughout the day, and I find that this mascara doesn't do that. I'm really impressed with this foundation. This is the first time I've tried this foundation. That's the only thing that I haven't really tried often yet, but it's very lightweight, which surprises me considering, oh, here's the bottom lashes. I fucked up a little bit right there, but it's very lightweight considering that it's a gel. It is a bitch to apply, like, because you have to rub your fingers in it, and you know, and I found that I needed a little bit more than I thought I would for coverage, the coverage I wanted. But I mean, honestly, you don't need much for a full coverage. I just really like, I don't know, perfection, flawlessness. I wouldn't call this perfection, but okay. So last thing, this isn't new to me, but this is just L'Oreal Vivid Hot Lacquer in Classic. I was gonna use my Urban Decay lipstick, but I'm trying to put on stuff that's like not drying my lips out because they've been so chapped. This is the hardest thing to put on, guys. Like, not even kidding. I always have to touch it up so much. But yeah, I love this lipstick. It's like really shiny and pretty, and like I love glossy red lip. I just do. Like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. But yeah, oh my gosh, I didn't even moisturize my face, guys. This whole time I didn't even moisturize. This is what I've been using. I really like it. How long have you been in here? Don't lick my straw, you crazy. My dog just came up and I was like, how long have you been in the room? So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope I kind of helped you out if you've been seeing these products around, especially this. There's like a ton of these in Marshalls and TJ Maxx. I actually recommend scooping one of them up because my skin is looking pretty good. I'm really surprised. I didn't think I was gonna like this, but I really like it. Will I repurchase it at $55 when it's no longer in Marshalls? I don't know. If I was going to spend $50 on a foundation, I would get because I'm almost out of it anyway. So I think I will, because I freaking love this foundation. Hold on. Ooh, I would get this again, the Marcjacobs Remarkable Foundation Concentrate. I love this stuff. Like, look, you can see that it's like almost gone. If I was gonna spend another $50 on a luxury foundation, that's what I would spend it on. I would go get Marcjacobs, the other one, but for as long as I have this, I'm probably gonna use it quite often. It's really good. Like, it is high maintenance in the sense of like having to apply it the way I had to, because that's like, my hands have to get messy, and like, I'm lazy. I'll just say it. And so I had to, you know, wipe them off the makeup remover wipe and all that. But I think it's worth it in terms of like how it looks on my skin right now. So I would highly recommend this if you see your color at your TJ Maxx or Marshalls. It's pretty good. I like it. And yeah, you guys know my thoughts on the eyeshadow palette and the contour palette and all that stuff. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helped if you've been thinking about buying any of these things, whether or not you want it. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a good day. Bye. Another day, let your light shine bright. Ain't none of them in your life. Let me have the game plan like them walk code.